Everybody, this is Dustin, and Eric asked me to make a video about these document cameras and how to use them, just real quick. I think a lot of us will be using these this year, so I'm just going to go through it really fast for you. So everybody should have one of these in their classrooms. I believe Tom said there's 40 of these in the building. They're called the Ziggy HD USB document camera, and IPEVO is a lot of times what comes up on your computer. So when you open the box, you'll have some different things. It'll all be kind of wrapped in this kind of stuff. There's instructions that come with it that explain the basics. So this is very helpful. If you have any extra questions, you can look through this. But basically, all you're going to do is plug it into your computer. So I took my camera here. This is what it looks like. Plug the USB cord into your computer. And then what it allows you to do is whatever you have here on your paper is going to be projected into your computer. So that's great for pre-recording lessons. If you want to write down like math problems and teach kids how to do it, blah, 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 you can pre-record it here. It also has a microphone built in, so that's nice. But the other thing you can do that I imagine we'll be doing this a lot is if you are working remotely with students, this will work as a webcam as well. So what I mean by that is you could go over here and have your Zoom meeting open, like I have right now. Talk, hi students, great to see you. And then, all right, let's get to work. Come down here to the video. If you click this little arrow, it brings up your two things. So you have the webcam that's built into your laptop, or if you have a desktop, hopefully you have your own webcam. And then you can go up here and click this, and boom, it switches to that webcam. It switches to the document camera. Boom, boom, boom. But, oh no, look, this is really blurry. I cannot see what is going on here. This is gonna be hard for students to see. So what we can do is, I'll switch out of this again. There's software built into our computers. We have it on all of our laptops, and I believe the desktops have them. On the laptop, it's called Visualizer. So this is software that allows us to adjust our camera. So if I double click this and open it up, it'll open up over here. Just maximize this. So this software, there it is. There's my document camera, automatically displays it there for me. This allows me to tweak everything that I'm seeing through this document camera. So there's lots of options here. I moved it with my arm. So right here we have some filters, we have focus, exposure, resolution, all these different things you can play with. But the big one we want is focus. So if I click on this, let me straighten this out a little bit better. There we go. All right, so already it's looking a little bit better. But what you can do is you can mess with this. So there's a little button here called manual focus. You can click that, and then you can drag this slider to bring it into focus. So if it looks like crap, really blurry like this, then you come in here, you go to your focus, and then you drag the slider, and then you can slide it over and make it look nice and crystal clear for your students. And then because you're on manual focus, it's no longer going to do this like trying to autofocus all the time, where it's sometimes it's clear, sometimes it's blurry. And the other thing you have to make sure you do to make sure this works is on here, this button right here, that AF is the autofocus. See, even my camera itself is not focusing on this. But this little blue switch, it says AF for autofocus. There's an S and a C. You want it to be over to the left for the S. That means single or continuous. So the S will give you single focus. So once it finds its focus, which we just did right here, it will stay there. It's not going to continuously try to find a new focus. And the reason you want that is because sometimes the lighting will change, or what if you put your hand in the screen, oh no, now it's focused on my hand, or oh no, now there's shadows. Like there's all these things that could affect it. But if you have it on single focus, and then you come into your software and set it, it should stay. So far it's worked for me. So the only other thing to remember is that if you have this Visualizer software open, then this document camera will not work in Zoom. And the reason for that is Zoom, I think Zoom cannot access the document camera at the same time that this software accesses the document camera. So once you set to Zoom, just make sure you exit out of this software. Yeah, that's confusing. Once you find the focus, exit out of that software, and then come back to your Zoom meeting, and then you should be able to switch back and forth. Go down to this, boom. And now, perfectly focused. So, this should be a very handy tool for us this year. I hope this is helpful for you guys. And I'm sure there's YouTube videos on this as well if you need more information. Or you can email me, and I'd be happy to help anybody. So thank you all very much.